having some issues, quote unquote issues. Please hit the like when you come in the door. Please hit the like when you come in the door. Not gonna stop. Not gonna stop getting the message out. I know that's what they want to stop. They want to prevent me from talking about this, but it's going to be talked about. Hit that light when you come into the door, into the building. Please hit the light. Hit the light when you come in here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. If you're in the bushes, man, hit the light. Please hit the light. That's all I ask. Even if you don't like me, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like, okay? Share this video too. I want it to get out. But listen, we got to realize, I don't know why this. Okay. All right. Now we got the chat showing. Okay. No. Hey, Sugar, you didn't say anything. You didn't say anything, sweetie. They just trying to. I know what they're trying to do, but they don't want to. They don't want to talk about. Listen, the news. What they're gonna do? They're gonna do everything that they can to try to dummy this down, dummy the people down into thinking, oh, everything's going to be all right. Now, the governor, I bet you he had to get up there and say a script. Like, okay, this is what we're going to tell the people. But we all know that this is not an overnight thing, and we also know that there's a lot of money involved in this situation. It's a lot of money involved, and it is going to impact us. Just tell us the truth. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, Sugar, you on it for real. You on it. Know the ledge. Make sure you hit the like when you come in here. Hit the like. We talk about the Baltimore Bridge. You know that's what they need, because look. You said they will never tell the truth. Right, exactly. And what I find it around it, you took it a step further, Sugar. You took it a step further. I just stopped at when I thought about, Francis Scott Key and all of that. But I'm just thinking to myself, I'm saying, of all bridges, how ironic would it be? I don't want to hear none of this stuff about what's up with it, Chad. I had some trouble with the internet, man. Sorry about that, bro. Um, I don't want to hear none of this stuff about. Uh, oh yeah, it was just a coincidence or any of that other stuff, man. I don't want to hear none of that stuff, man. Meanwhile, you think about it. You talking about the whole P Diddy stuff. That's beginning to become a whole shit show. You know what I'm saying? We all know. Listen, everybody's talking about evidence upon evidence. I know I'm switching gears, but I'm gonna come right back around to what I was talking about. As Sugar Mama says, the beautiful Sugar Mama says, sidebar. But listen, what's gonna happen is they're gonna drag this. They're gonna drag this along, just like they drag Fannie Willis along, just like they drag Young Thug along. They kept you distracted with that situation. They try to keep you distracted with all these killings going on in places like Memphis and all that other stuff going on and stuff. But they really don't. You notice how they really don't even talk about this situation that much. You know why? Because of the amount of money involved. Because of the amount of money that's involved. Because think about it. Like I said, you got 50 tons of cargo that was moved in 2023. Okay, that's the estimate that they have. 50 tons of cargo and 80 million dollars of imports and exports in 2023 between the United States and other countries every single year. Hey, Sugar and Ted, that's a big ass loss. You say I pay 100, man, only, oh my God, man, 160, right? And then they want to take fuel away from us. They act like that's solving the problem. You know what, Sugar and Ted? You know what? I went around on purpose, right? I went around on purpose, just driving around with my kids, just to see how many electric stations that they have around here. I even went, and what I do when I drive out of town, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look to see how many electric charge stations that they have. They have very little, and then when they do have them, guess what? They're like in a condensed area. They're in the metropolitan area. Like the downtowns and stuff like that, where you have and let's just call it what it is. You have a lot of people, a lot of traffic going on, a lot of busy stuff going on. You don't really see that when you travel out of town. You don't see a lot of electric charge stations out of town that much. I'm talking about, like, if you go out, let's say you go out west or something like that, going to Arizona or New Mexico or something like that. You're not going to see that much. Hey Ted, do you see a lot of electric charge stations where you at? Just tell me yes or no. And you too, Sugar. Oh Lord, you smoking, huh? Shoot. Yeah, so I see and Sugar know she drink. She on that good. She on that. She on that hen dog. Don't even try it. She got her some white Hennessy over there. White Hennessy in the morning. She got her some white Hennessy in. Yeah, got her a little cognac. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a little cognac in the morning. I had a coach that used to drink cognac in the morning, man. Man, hey Ted and Sugar, I was on my Nia Long stuff. I was like, pause. I was like Nia Long. You know when she asked Craig, are you high? I'm like, Coach, are you drunk? He's like, yeah, stay out of my business, man. Nah, it's all right, baby. You gotta live a little bit. You gotta live a little bit. You deserve to. Cause I mean, damn, look what just happened. Look what just happened to her, Sugar. You know, like, listen, we all gotta drive. We all have to drive. Let that sink in. We all have to drive somewhere. That could have been any one of us. That could have been any one of us. I know. I got a big mouth. I gotta let it out though, man. I don't mean to. Hey, Coach, if you hear this, man, don't be upset. But nah, cause you know, of course, I told T Price about this story. Shout out to Old Head Podcast, cause I think Sugar know about Job Corps too, cause I told her about Job Corps. But see, he in Job Corps, he was a coach and everything, man. But he was cool as a fan, but on the court he was ruthless. And man, one day I remember I seen him in the hallway, and man, he smelled like liquor, man. He smelled like straight liquor. And he was like in a good mood because he was one of those guys. He was one of those type of guys, like, like I said, he was cool as a fan on the court. I mean, off the court, but on the court, man, you hated him. He was an asshole. And but he was an asshole for good reason. And he was just, man, he was all, real cool, and he was extra nice to everybody. And he was giving all the players money and stuff like that. And I said, wait a minute, because I think he reached into his pocket. He gave one of the players like $10 or something like that. I said, Coach, man, hey, man, can you hit me off, man? I need a little money for this, you know what I'm saying? Because, that's what coaches do. They help out their players and everything. Man, he flat out just, I'm not even BSing. He flat out reached in his pocket and just gave me $50 like it was nothing. And I said, Coach, man, are you drunk? He said, man, do you want to give me my money back? He's like, stay out my business. You know what I'm saying? Now, that was the wrong thing to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Shout out to all my people that went to Job Corps, man. People always think, oh, man, you went to Job Corps. You were a failure and all this other stuff. Nah. I had a high school diploma when I went to Job Corps. I had a high school diploma. I just chose to go because it was an opportunity for basketball. But to get back to the topic at hand, man. Yeah, this is a big economy hit, and it's going to be a big economy hit. I was saying, like I was saying, and it's 80 billion. It's 80 billion. It's not even 80 million. It's 80 billion. It was 80 billion of exports and imports. $80 billion worth of exports and imports in 2023, and then it was. I think it was 847,000 automobile imports and exports and products, and that was that's 70%. That's 70% of the commodities, and so now they're looking at what is it? It's okay. They're looking at possible 15,000 jobs at risk. Okay, and then that's an additional. They said an additional 140,000 jobs at risk. They've already given $60 million uh, to for this project, and like I said, it's going to be $15 million a day. So just add all of that up. You like that's and you got to think about all the money that we owe these other countries. We've already given a lot of money. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, where are they getting all this money from? Y'all getting this money. Remember, I also had a high school diploma when I went to job corps. Let me tell you, I had a nice fat check. Never looked back. Oh, I almost said something, sugar. Yeah, at the end of job corps, they give you a check. Yeah, they give you a check. That's mainly what a lot of the guys go, but they never can stay through it because you got to think about it. You go on the job corps, and you got a lot of people that you know what I'm saying. You got some people that had some troubles or whatever. Right, where are they getting all this money from, but no reparations? Now, I know the brother LVZ. Shout out to LVZ, man. He was talking about the lady uh, is fighting for reparations. The lady that wants to be in office, she's fighting to get reparations for us and stuff. But other than that, they really don't even talk about it. You got dumbasses like Larry Elder talking about slave owners should get reparations for the land and all that other silly stuff, man. I was like, man, you stupid, man. You already lost a lot of credibility with the cooning that you're doing, and then that just further put the icing on the cake. So listen, this ain't no joke, man. This is a lot of money. Right. This is a lot of money that's involved, man. A lot of jobs. Because you got to think about it too. Like, listen, these people that are overseas, because you got to think about it, you're dealing with overseas too. You got to think about it. You're dealing with containers that are being shipped. You're dealing with commodities that are being shipped and stuff like that too. Um, and I'm talking about from, okay, if they need to get, a trailer, or they need to get a container on the ship, at a certain time and stuff like that, that's gonna put a hold on a lot of the stuff that they're trying to do and trying to ship out. And Asia doesn't care about that type of stuff. They don't care about what you got going on or any of that stuff, man. They want their product. These warehouses and stuff like that, they don't care about what's going on. They want their product. They don't care about none of that stuff you got going on. They don't care if lives have been lost or none of that. They don't care if families have been impacted. How you not know that guy that lost his life, or them people that lost their lives, they were the breadwinners of their family. How do you not know that? How do we not know that? So I wanted to get on here, man, and say something about this, because this is truly it's a sad situation, both from an economic standpoint. Yeah, they don't care, man. They don't care. The only thing that they care about, man, is, like I said, they care about whether or not that product is coming in. They don't care if a person is sick. It's just like the majority of the jobs that are pretty much all of the jobs now in the U.S. or whatnot. And listen, they're gonna put some people to work. They're gonna put laborers to work too, to help out in this situation. They're gonna put people to work, because nobody's looking at it from a standpoint. Nobody's looking at it from a standpoint of economic. You said, of course, they are just, yeah, exactly, exactly. You know, I think the brother Kwame Brown was talking about how these guys are willing to work for like $15 an hour, something that we're complaining about. You said migrants are forced to work. Yeah, exactly. Well, hey, a lot of them, they don't mind working, and that's what separates. Listen, that's what separates them from the average American U.S. citizen. Listen, a lot of people think that I have and Sugar knows this. You know what I'm saying? She probably feels a little bit differently about this situation, but I don't have nothing against the illegal immigrants. Um, do I think that they should get loans and all that other stuff that they giving them? No, I don't. I don't necessarily believe that they should. Uh, especially considering that you have people here that have been here that deserve it, that have already been U.S. citizens. However, okay, yeah, you got to earn your keep just like everybody else. Okay, just like they got to do credit checks, they got to do this, they got to do that. Okay, y'all got to go through the same process too as well. It can't just be given like that. But in terms of work, and you have a struggling mom or something like that, you know what I'm saying, that needs to work or something like that. They're poor, all this other stuff, and they come in here. They're not trying to hurt nobody. They're trying to get away. You never know. Somebody could be after them. Somebody could be after those people. You know what I'm saying? And their family. You got to think about the whole culture of how Mexico is, and the stuff that goes on there, man. It's really corrupt over there. A lot of those people have been put in situations because of their the people that are in their family and stuff like that. You never know. That lady's husband or brother or something like that could have been involved in something that they had no idea that they were involved in. And next thing you know, that guy gets, something happens to that guy or whatever. And for fear of her children, and these children are in the world, they don't know what's going on. And they're willing to take anybody's lives. So I look at it from that perspective. But the people where I agree with Sugar on this situation is, if you coming over here to cause terror, if you coming over here, you know what I'm saying, and mess up lives, and make stuff even more worse than what it is, then I have a problem with that. But now it becomes a thing. I have to agree with Sugar on a lot of this situation too, because we don't know who's who. Yeah, yeah, and it's not just you're right on that. It's not just we're not just talking about people from Mexico. Yeah, it's all people coming from Europe, coming from um, different part. Now, I respect the people. And look, we don't know who's doing what. Okay, I don't put nothing past anybody. All right, but I respect the people that actually come over here and set up gas stations, set up businesses and stuff like that. Like I said, we don't know who's doing what. All right, I always got that in the back of my mind. But if they're just coming over here to do it properly, then that's fine. But eventually, they will get caught up if they're doing what they're not supposed to be doing. Oh God. You glad you're here legally, yeah? That's all right, sugar. You could go ahead. Hey, I got a hideout for you. You can come through. you I would have been willing. Hey, they'd be like, yeah. Have you seen brown sugar? No, no, I don't even know it. They describe you. You talking about she look like this, she look like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, yeah. No, I ain't never seen her. Not at all. They gonna interrogate me for you. Where is she at? Where is she at? Straight. I know you know where she at. They gonna show all these photos, her doing all this shopping, You know what I'm saying? Her popping tags, her going out for a margarita. You know what I'm saying? Her, she got wearing different hats and stuff like that, so to speak, doing different things out there on the beach, you know what I'm saying, with a two-piece on. We know you seen her. No, I haven't. Then they'll be like, well, how do you explain this? And then they're like, they got a photo of me, Sugar, a couple other people chilling. I'm like, damn. Where you get that? That's probably her twin sister or something like that. Oh, so you do know her. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what the hell I'm gonna do? I'm like, shit. I ain't no rat. I don't want to get caught up. I'll be up in there, mama. Oh man, yeah, at the Celtics game, she at the Celtics game. She got pictures with Paul Pierce and KG and stuff like that. They were like, so you mean to tell me you've never seen this woman? She's at the Celtics game. She's taking pictures with LeBron James. She's taking pictures with NBA players. I know. You worldwide though. She nationwide, man. It's the truth. But that's what some of these people be doing. Listen. Before I go, I'm gonna spill some beans on you right now. Ted and Sugar, you probably done seen this. Go to the average fast food restaurant right now, and what do you see? Tell me what you see and what you encounter. I know Sugar probably don't indulge in fast food like that, but because she be on her health stuff. But if you go to the average fast food restaurant, well, yeah, you see that, Ted. But okay, you see that. I'm talking about from a humanistic standpoint, from an ethnic standpoint, from nationality standpoint. You see, yeah, you see that, but the average person that you see and that's going to take your order is Hispanic. And I ran into like three people. I think I've already told y'all this. I think Sugar knows this too. Every person that, you'll see them at the drive-through window, you'll be like, hey, how you doing? Or something like that. They'll be like, huh? And they'll be like, sorry, you don't speak English. Like I asked, I got some, some fries for my kids and stuff. And I said I needed an extra bag, for a kid. And she couldn't speak no English. And it happens. It's going to happen at Popeyes. It's going to happen at, your burger joints. Man, it's going to happen. You'll see a lot of them working at, the mom and pop hole in the wall restaurants that you used to go to for even some down home cooking or something like that. They'll even be there. I'm like, wait a minute. How you working here? Yeah, I know you don't, sweetie. I know, cause you want to be looking right. You don't want to be looking right out there. But yeah, I'm like, how you working here? Like, how you working at Chicken and Waffles? I'm like, man, it's supposed to be nothing but niggas here, man. They're like, hello, buenos dias. I'm like, wait a minute, this is a soul food restaurant. Yeah, like collard greens, man, taste like, it's got some, it's extra hot and spicy. And I love spicy food now, don't get it twisted, but I see an orange jalapeno and I'm like, wait a minute. Nah, y'all, let me go ahead and get up out of here. You know, I'm gonna drop some heat on y'all later. I'm gonna be dropping some more content. Look out for it. Make sure y'all share this video, like the video, sub to the channel if you're not a member. I appreciate the growth. We're not gonna stop climbing. Getting near 4K. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody. 4K, I'm not gonna celebrate, but I'm just gonna say a quick thank you and keep it moving, because the ultimate goal, as you know, of this channel is to get the message out. And like many of the LDBC brothers, we want to push back on and counter the BS narratives that the media are putting out there that are false. And we also dive in deep to what they're not telling you. That's what the true message is. Not about likes, not about subs, not about clicks and views and none of that other stuff. Because if you look at my channel, I don't a lot of my vids. I don't have that particularly a lot of views. That's not what I stand for. I stand whether I have a couple people in here, whether I have a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I just like spilling my knowledge of what I have, and I also like picking your brains too at the same time. And we come together to combat a lot of this stuff. And this situation right here, this is a really big situation right here. I don't think a lot of people are looking at it from the angle like I'm looking at it, like Sugar's looking at it, and like Ted is looking at it as, and a couple other people. So, like I said, I thank you for supporting straight to the point, sports and entertainment. And I'll be getting at y'all later.